So, good news, ladies and gentlemen, the international break has finally come to an end and football commences this weekend. Now, there will be some FA Cup games that will be played this weekend, and the Premier League resumes next week. Now, for us Manchester United fans, we'll be entering the month of April all smiles because we have been given an injury boost. So, let's talk about it. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So ladies and gentlemen, today I just want us to talk about the injury boost that we Manchester United have been given with potential returns, early returns of Amad as well as Mainoo, and rumors circulating that Andre Onana might actually be leaving Manchester United to Saudi Arabia. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen, to know when next I post a video. Guys, I know I have not been consistent, but the target is to get to 550 subscribers by May, and then like 600 subscribers by June. Okay, that's my target. So I'm gonna try my best, no matter how exhausted I may to be consistent. So let's get into the video for today. Now I'm so excited for this video because one, Manchester United fans have been handed a transfer boost, and two, which is the most important one, Andre Onana might actually be leaving Manchester United. And I know you people are going to call me a hater. Yes, I am happy because I gave up on Andre Onana last year. I gave up. I was like, you know what, this guy, I think it's time Manchester United part ways with him. So when I heard this information and this rumor that's circulating that he might actually consider leaving Manchester United to go to Saudi Arabia, I was like, yes, finally, something is going my way. But before we can get to Andre Onana, let's talk about the injury boost that we have been given as Manchester United fans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is reported, take this with a pinch of salt, but it's everywhere on Twitter, okay? So it has been reported that Amad Diallo, yes, Amad, our key player of this season, Amad who's been running at defenders, Amad who's been unlocking defenses for Manchester United, who we absolutely miss, might come back early. Okay, this is amazing news when you consider the fixtures that we have. So Amad Diallo, ladies and gentlemen, might come back earlier than anticipated, and I know we're excited. I'm one of the people who was reading this news and I was so excited. But at the back of my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they're not bringing him back too early, because there are times when we force players back in early from injury, and then when they get injured, it's like, oh, he's out for the next season as well. So I'm hoping Amad is really coming back because his injury is actually healing, and not because we're forcing him to come back early because of the fixtures that we have. Now, ladies and gentlemen, another potential injury boost that we have is Kobe Mainoo. Rumor has it that Mainoo will be training. He will be back on the pitch training, but it's not set in stone that he will come back to play for the first team. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is news that is so good for Manchester United, considering, like I said, the fixtures that we have. If we can have Amad back, if we can have Mainoo back, at least our squad will have a booster. Because if you look at our current squad, okay, I have no problem with the first 11. Like, I'm okay with the Bruno Fernandes. I'm okay with Garnacho and every other player. Guys, we have no bench. We literally have no bench. The kids there, yeah, they can't handle the pressure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those are not the only injury boosts we have. We also have, and I hear rumors that Heaven might be returning earlier. The injury that we saw him suffer might not be as bad. Okay, he might be coming back sooner than Amad and Mainoo. Apparently, people saw him at Carrington walking properly, so there is hope, and there are rumors that Heaven will be back. And like I said, Heaven is the gift that keeps on giving. I did not see that kid coming. He came, obviously we bought him from Arsenal, and I was like, why Manchester United? But you know what? He has really proven to be an important player for Manchester United. I know he's young, he's learning the trade, but you know what? I think he has really helped the defense, especially. He's been a very good player for Manchester United. So if we can have the likes of Mainoo, we can have the likes of Heaven, and we can have the likes of Amad Diallo back in the squad, it gives us at least First of all, it gives us a little confidence booster, and second, the squad depth. Okay, because we really, really need it. And Manchester United might, ladies and gentlemen, potentially have a good end to the season. Okay, let me dream. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, it was reported that Andre Onana might potentially be leaving Manchester United. Now, when I heard this news, I was like, yes, I'm sorry. I know. I'm done with Onana. I was done with Onana in 2024. So this news has been amazing for me. If you've been watching my previous videos, you understand that I've been talking about how Manchester United need a new goalkeeper. I'm sorry. For those of you who are saying, oh no, why is Onana leaving? You honestly think we can win a Premier League or we can go anywhere further with Onana? I'm sorry, but if you look at the mistakes that he caused us when Eric Ten Hag was our coach, those mistakes actually cost us games in the Europa League and potentially cost Eric Ten Hag his job. So these mistakes that Andre Onana has been making, those just silly mistakes where like he concedes a goal and we're like, how? Like the whole world is asking, how did he fail to catch that ball? We can't keep on having a goalkeeper like that if we want to go head to head with the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely delighted. Okay, I am glad that Andre Onana could potentially leave Manchester United. I honestly believe next summer one of the players that we should be looking out for is a goalkeeper. We really need a goalkeeper because we do not have a goalkeeper. Andre Onana is not good enough, okay, to be Manchester United's first choice goalkeeper. There, I said it, okay, and then after I say it, he's going to be the best goalkeeper in the world. And then I'm going to come back and say, why did I say that? But for now, hell no. He's not Manchester United standard. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's another funny transfer that I only recently heard of and knew today. Apparently, Manchester United are looking at a 19-year-old Southampton player named Tyler Dibling. And I'm like, why? And the funny thing is, ask me how much this kid is being valued for. 100 million. I'm like, guys, can we just be serious? First of all, can we be serious when it comes to the transfer fees? Because who is this kid that we're valuing him at 100 million? For what? Southampton. For what? I get Southampton obviously want to price him out of the market. I get it. But it's ridiculous that they are putting 100 million price tag on this kid. No. No, no, no. So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, this kid is going for 100, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, we can go shop elsewhere. And I think, you know what? I think it's time Manchester United. With regards to our recruitment, you can't tell me the only players that are great are in Europe. Why aren't we going to South America to scout players? Why are we so stuck and hell bent on Europe? I honestly think there's so much untapped talent in Africa. There's so much untapped talent. Heck, there's untapped talent in Asia. We've been seeing the likes of Mitoma coming up. Like, there's also not untapped talent, but amazing talent, which has been tapped in South America. I don't know why our scouts don't go that far. But, like, you can't be stuck in Europe and wanting to buy a Southampton player for 100 billion. Why? Like, if oh my God, no. I don't even want to think about Manchester United removing 100 million for a Southampton player. Those are scary thoughts, and I do not want to indulge in them. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I wanted us to talk about, really. The injury boosters the Manchester United have, which is Amad, Mainoo, and Heaven potentially coming back earlier than anticipated. The Onana transfer to Saudi Arabia, which I didn't see coming, but I'm delighted. And this kid, Tyler, why? Why are we looking at this kid? Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen, next fixtures are going to be interesting. These are going to be versus Nottingham Forest, Man City, and Lyon. Now, in this video, I don't want us to go in deep talking about these fixtures, but now you understand why I'm saying the likes of Ahmad coming back soon, the likes of Mainoo and Heaven coming back is really going to help Manchester United, because these next 3 games are going to be crazy. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the bumpy ride ahead. So that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Do comment down in the comment section, what do you think about this Onana transfer? Am I being mean, or do we actually really need a new goalkeeper? I would love to hear all your thoughts. So that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen, to know when next I post a video. Bye, guys.